Hey everybody, I'm Xavier Spade, and you're watching The Shift, presented by Murphy's Magic. I'm here with my little friend. No! No!
What's up guys, Chris Ramsay here. Thanks so much for tuning into The Shift this week. And before I go on, I want to sort of address a little bit about what happened in Paris. And I know everybody is pretty much lost for words at this point, as am I. I just wanted to express my sympathies and my condolences to everybody in Paris, those of you who have maybe lost a friend or family member, or just those of you who are in the area and have to live through that unbearable terror. I'm sorry for you, but know that you have support within and without of the magic community, I'm sure. And I hope you guys stay safe, and you're in my thoughts. Juste un petit message pour le peuple français, aussi les gens de Paris, les amis magiciens et tout le monde qui écoute. Sachez que ce genre d'affaires terribles qui vous est arrivé, sachez que vous avez le support ici dans la communauté de magie. Ça doit pas être facile d'avoir peur, de sortir de chez vous. Donc, restez forts et surtout, restez ensemble. Vous savez que la fraternité ne s'arrête pas à la frontière de la magie, mais aussi à travers les pays. Donc, si jamais vous avez besoin de quoi que ce soit, sachez que vous avez plusieurs personnes qui vous accueillent et on est là pour vous. Alright, so moving on to this week's show. I mean, in light of what happened and everything else, I think it's probably best that we stay within a positive vibe, and we just keep our heads up and keep going, keep staying strong, and showing the whole world just how strong we can be. So on that note, let's take a look at last week's winner of the contest, and that winner is CTN. Now, I'm pretty sure that that's not your real name, might be the initials to something, but regardless, CTN, you are this week's winner. Please hit us up on Facebook, facebook.com/Murphy's Magic Supplies, and send us your address and info, and we will send those prizes out to you as soon as we can. To win this week's effects, same deal, simply like this video and comment below what you thought of the effects and or the show, and we'll pick one of you to take home this week's prizes. Alright, this week we got two absolutely amazing and marvelous products for you. See what I did there? Because we have Marvelous Multiplying Boxes by Matthew Wright and Amazebox by Mark Shortland. Both these products are simply amazing, but enough about that. Let's start with Marvelous Multiplying Boxes this is by Vanishing Ink and Matthew Wright. Have a look at my silly performance, and then we'll talk about the product after this.
No, thank you. Please, you're too kind. I do think that's thank you. I do think that's enough card tricks for tonight, so we won't be needing these anymore. Perhaps another card trick is in order. Surely this.
So that was my sort of performance of the multiplying boxes. What you get. Basically, you get this little box. Within this, you get a DVD, and you get a bunch of, you get the props. These are shells. These are nesting deck shells. So the cat's out of the bag. These are deck shells that go one on top of another. You have 3 of them, and you end with a normal box of cards. So there's seemingly four decks of cards in total. On this DVD, you have Matthew Wright teaching you not only, first of all, how to set up this gimmick, because you can choose from either red or blue, as he likes to do, he actually includes both red and blue and has a color changing box routine with it, but that's totally up to you. So the explanations for that are really thorough. This is Matthew's go-to effect. This is something that he's been doing for a long time. You get to see some brilliant live performances and the type of reaction that you get in the real world setting, which is great. I chose to sort of have this silly little take on it where I would finish my set and I would put the cards away and the marker, but they just wouldn't go away, and thus ending with me whimpering. I hope you enjoyed that. It was just sort of an off-the-cuff thing, and I kind of thought to myself, well, we have these multiplying boxes, what other kind of illusions could we do? And I thought I'd add the marker to it to give that illusion that this whole premise, that this whole thing that's going on is happening to everything around me. I thought it was kind of silly and kind of funny, so go ahead and use that. But to be honest, this is a really, really fun product to work with. If you're a worker, this is a great opener, fantastic opener. Although it does take a lot of pocket space because you do have to dump the shells out, the reset is literally like 10 seconds. So let's say you've done some magic, let's say some rubber band magic and stuff like that, but then you want to close with your cards. You bring this out, bam, bam, you got a whole bunch of jokes. And then you go into your ambitious routine, whatever card routines you want to do, and when you're done, you walk away, turn around, and you set it right back up. It's fun to do, it's fun to have on you. This is a great opener for anybody doing table magic or just strolling magic, even stage magic. This could be really, really good. So it has a lot of applications. On top of that, on this DVD, Matthew Wright actually gives you a whole bunch of routines that have absolutely nothing to do with the nesting shells, but that have to do with his sort of walk around routines. So what you get is you get a whole bunch of just tips, add-ons, visual moments, things like that he presents to you afterwards that you can do once the deck is brought out of the shells. So all in all, I really like this product. I really enjoyed it. I think it's probably a must-have for a lot of you guys if you're into just commercial magic, getting some quick, good laughs, and getting into a card trick. This is a great opener. So check this out by Vanishing Ink and Matthew Wright, Marvelous Multiplying Boxes. Next up we have Amazebox, this big thing here. So this is pretty big. You get this in the mail. When I got the mail, it was like this big box, and I got this inside, which is kind of cool. So what you get within this, you get the box, and you get instructions. They send you to a link. This is also a Vanishing Ink product, so Vanishing Ink special this week. And once assembled, this is what your box looks like. Check that out. How amazing is that? And no secret here. This is shown on the trailer as well, which I'm going to show you in a second. But basically, this is a device that allows you to switch out billets. Phenomenal. And it's not going to cost you $1,000. I think it retails for like $40 or $50. It's great. It's absolutely great. So before I get into this little beauty here, have a look at the trailer, have a look at the performance, and we'll talk about it after this.
Hi, my name is Mark Shortland, and this is the Amazebox. And I know what you're thinking, what's the Amazebox? Well, I'm glad you asked that. I'll show you. Imagine being able to be on stage. The box has been in view the entire time. People have come down, they've written whatever you want onto a piece of paper, they pop it into the box. All the people are writing various different things, anything you want, film names, question and answer bits, whatever you want, you can have them write them on, and they're going to go into the box like this. Okay, now just bearing in mind these are white pieces of paper that I've put in here. At any time, without touching the box, you can have a spectator come up to it, they open up the box, they open up the sides, they open up the front, and inside the box you have your 4 pieces of paper. You've switched it as simply as that. You go nowhere near the box at any point, and you can leave the box on stage and it's absolutely examinable. That's the Amazebox, that's what I use it for, but there are a bunch of different other ways you can use it, and your imagination is the limit.
So that was Amazebox by Mark Shortland, and this is what you get once assembled. You can add the little bit of black tape because this is a hands-off way of switching billets. Now on the DVD what you get basically, or on the link, you get Mark explaining how to build this, why he does certain things during the build, how many billets you can switch in and out. Very, very important, pertinent information that you will need if you're going to perform this. He does not give any routines, which I think is fine. I think it's completely fine, because this is one of those things where you do not need a routine. You can literally come up with anything in the world. So I'm doing the stage show soon, and what I'm going to do is, I'll give you my idea. I'm just going to basically vet somebody out from the crowd the second I get there on a prediction, write down what he's wearing, write his name down, perhaps meet him first, write his name down, all of this, and put all that information into an envelope. What I'm going to do is then take his name and write it down 20 times on billets, put those billets in here ready to go, and then have everybody, so this is all done before show, during or before the show even, I would have everybody write down their names and put it into this little slot here. I'm going to ask somebody random to go ahead and open this up. So the way this opens up, these two sides open up, this opens here, there's this little tab, you then pull that tab and you have all the billets inside. They're going to reach in and grab one, and this billet is going to have the name of the person that I have the prediction of. So they're going to come up on stage, they're going to rip open the envelope, and in the envelope is going to have all the information of this person. How amazing is that? I thought it was pretty cool. So that's like the first idea that came to mind as soon as I was playing around with this. But there's so many things you can do with this. It's absolutely unbelievable. This is a must get. If you're looking for something that isn't expensive but that plays huge on stage, or and if you're not even into mentalism, there's so many things you can do here. You can even use playing cards with this, coins, whatever you want. It's absolutely fooling. And I think the best thing about this is that it looks innocent. This looks just like a normal box, which it is. It's just a normal box. There's no confetti and rhinestones on it. It doesn't look like a magic prop, which I love. It just looks like a silly little box that you might get in the mail. And because of that, it's so damn fooling. So this is seriously one of my favorite products this year. I think it's absolutely wonderful. And I will be using this 100% in anything I do for stage from now on in. So guys, do not miss the boat. Get them before they're sold out. I can't stress this enough. This is an absolutely amazing product. I think it's fantastic. And it kind of hurts me to share this with you because I kind of don't want anybody else doing it. I kind of want to keep for myself, but I mean, come on. This is something that I know that a lot of you are just going to get a ton of mileage out of and come up with your own routine. So much so that no two routines will be alike. That's the openness of this effect. You can do whatever you like. So can't say enough good things about it. This is Mark Shortland's Amazebox, produced by Vanishing Ink. You should check it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, no hat today. Weird, huh? Just got this thing going on, whatever that is. This thing on top of my head seems like a dead animal died up there. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for tuning in once again. It's always a pleasure to read your comments and to interact with you guys via the web. Once again, if you want to win these prizes, and I'm pretty sure you do, comment below, follow the instructions, and one of you will be taking these home for free. And if you want to buy them, just hit up your local shop or your favorite authorized Murphy's Magic dealer where you can order these products today. So thanks again. Have a good weekend for what's left of it. Make the best of it, guys. And I will see you next week. Peace out.